It is called Camp to Belong. Becky Moore and Tim Nowak are here. This is, I was going to say unique, but it's not just unique, it's really important, isn't it? Yeah. And the idea is to get siblings who are in foster care apart from each other together for camp.
Yeah. What does that mean to you guys to be a part of that cause, Tim?
It's a big deal. So I got involved back in 2018 or so, right as they were kind of beginning the camp and beginning the idea. The organization I worked with began to work with Camp to Belong. Becky and her coworker brought me along with it, and I've always been passionate about working with kids, but working with kids who come from situations where they're vulnerable. So like they have maybe less or could use support. So the idea of bringing kids together who otherwise are separated, siblings together are separate, is just a really big thing, and that relationship building goes a long way. So
wow.
So Becky, what were the origins of this idea? Who identified this need?
The international organization was started in the mid-90s by Lynn Price, and I saw her on Oprah in the 90s. But I was busy with a teaching career and raising 3 kids, so I didn't have time. But after I retired, I looked into it, and no one had brought it to Indiana yet. It's in about 10 to 12 states now, and in Australia too, but we brought it to Indiana.
Becky, when it comes to the impact that you've seen over the years, since that project started, in the beginning, what have you seen?
Well, I know that if this had existed when I was a kid, I would have been a camper. So that's what interested me. And the thing about having a sibling bond is if kids age out of foster care and they don't have any connectedness to anybody, they're kind of lost. But if they have a sibling bond, they've got a lifelong bond. Just like we have sibling bonds almost all of our lives. That's usually our longest relationship. So we can help establish that bond.
We'd be remiss if we didn't point out that you all have some needs right now. You need volunteers and campers.
Yeah, I think especially volunteers. We need good folks to get involved with the mission in a number of ways, whether it's helping on our board of directors or helping as counselors during the camp session is a big push for us right now. So if you go to our website, you'll find more information, kind of the portal to get signed up. So that's really a big thing, and we're always also looking for donations too.
So by the way, we're looking at video from the camp in Wisconsin right now, but it's what happens here is the same thing that's happening now in Indiana.
Yeah. We'll do archery just like they are. We might go on a lake and canoe too. So yeah, all those things.
And piggybacking off of that, this is a fun experience too. Becky, what do you feel like campers have to look forward to by being a part of this experience?
They get a free camp, a free week of camp, which is all the fun that a traditional camp has, but we add events to it that are fun ways to bond for the siblings.
Awesome.
So if I were to sign up to be a volunteer, what am I going to encounter?
It depends on what you want to do. We have day volunteers that come in and help with single events. Like we do a birthday party because the kids are usually not together for their birthdays, so we do a big birthday party. And we have a group that comes in and helps us with that. We have a carnival, which is just fun, and we have people come in and help with that. You could be a volunteer that works with us year-round planning for it, or you could eventually be on the board.
For those who are seeing this and they're thinking, why should I be a part of Camp to Belong? What will be your pitch to them?
I mean, I think we all want to, on some level, give back and make sure that we're here for people beyond us. And so, I think when we think about our current lives and what we experience, just remembering how fortunate we are to have sibling relationships, to be able to constantly connect and be in touch with siblings and family, and just to understand that there's something very different that's happening for a lot of kids in foster care right now. So.
It's called Camp to Belong, and we appreciate the effort you folks are making.
Can we call attention to the shirt really quick? Yes. Becky's shirt, that is fly. Oh, I love that.
Barkley Camp to Belong.
I love that.